history, our cultural um, values, and rebuilding Ukraine eventually. The motto of today's meeting is your mission, your triumph. The main task of today's mission is to rebuild many objects on the field. I think everyone who is here watching us has two questions. Where is Ignat and who is this new lady? Well, this is Anastasia Zaika. She is the coach from Dnipro. Thank you. And we also have here Alexander, who said that the most interesting fact about him is that it is his second time emceeing a Radobot Games. I have been emceeing this competition twice more than any other MC. Um, welcome. Radobot Games was organized by Radooga Ministries. The foundation was founded in 1994, works with orphans and vulnerable children. They have already fulfilled 300 projects for over 36,000 kids. Radobot clubs now exist in all sorts of regions of Ukraine. They cooperate with churches, NGOs, foundations taking care of children's rights. Everything is possible thanks to the support of hundreds of donors who support Radbot clubs all over Ukraine. We also need to remind everyone now what will happen if we hear alarms, air raid alarms. Well, everything is taken care of. We're prepared. Every city has a shelter prepared, and responsible adults will be taking care of the kids. We're very sorry about what happened in some cities of Ukraine this night. We feel your pain. It hurts us to hear what's happened to you guys. We are also very grateful to our defenders, those who are now defending our borders and allowing us to have events like today. A little history. In 1994, they organized Radooga Ministries. In 2019, they created Radobot clubs. The focus of this foundation is children and teenagers. The main mission is changing the country through forming responsible leaders. I guess you all guessed who they are, the people who we want to speak to today. They are Oleg and Lena Vasilevskis. Thank you for the history that you've already made. I'm sure that this history will continue into the future. Greetings. Greetings. Thank you. Today we're talking about the future that is being built right now with your own hands, with your support, no matter how many air raid sirens go off. You are the people who work on forming the future leaders of Ukraine. And today we heard that you want to change the country through doing that. Today we see over 100 kids who came here to this competition, and so we have a few questions to you. You started working with teenagers all the way back in 1994. Many people now focus on humanitarian aid, food and medicine. Why does Radooga choose to work on intellectual side of kids, even though there is a war waging in the country? What is it that robots do for the kids when they're in the middle of the war and going through all sorts of trauma? Thank you for your question. Now, there is much talk about rebuilding Ukraine, about giving grants to Ukraine to rebuild it. But what would be the sense of all of that money if there is no people who will have the desire and skills to rebuild the country? People are the center of everything, the focus of everything. This is why we are so focused on our kids. What we saw in the last decade or so is because of COVID, because of the war now, many kids are exhausted now. They don't see their future clearly. So our goal, especially through competitions like today, through Olympics and Olympiads, is to help the kids find the desire to build their future again. If there are people who know what they want in the future, then resources will come around. If there are no people, no resources will help the country. So this is why we want to create these new leaders. Since 1994, we have been working with OVC and we've seen that when these children leave boarding schools, they don't know what they want in the future, and that's why they don't really achieve anything in the future. And now, because of the war, we see the same thing happen to people who do have families. They're not orphans, not vulnerable, but they still don't want to plan their future. Their thinking is, if tomorrow my house will be destroyed, I'll have to be moved somewhere. Why should I be planning anything? Because there's no reason to do that. This is why we believe we need to work on their resilience and their hope for the future. I agree. This is exactly what we need in the future. Uh, Watching you, I've noticed and already came to the conclusion myself that children are our future. And having a resilient mentality, a desire to build something in the future, even take effort to do anything is something very needed for this country. I also have a question. Your vision of the rebuilding of Ukraine is very interesting. You're talking about rebuilding from inside out. So, how do Radobot clubs help children to shed this role of victims and start seeing themselves as future builders? Well, we see a need for it, and we work not only with kids, we work with parents, and that way we influence more extended families and whole classrooms and whole schools. Last year, a Kherson team won. And we took this team to the international round, and everybody watched us and everybody wanted us to win. The taste of victory is something that everyone needs these days. There are very few things that make us joyful. Everyone wants to find something positive in their lives. Even if it's not on a global level, then it could be on a baby level, baby positive. And we know that real big victories become possible if we first reach smaller victories. Now a kid can say, I participated in Radobot games and I won in my city, or I won in all of Ukraine. And when kids have a few victories like that in their belt, they will be able to reach for bigger victories, and this gives a huge hope to their parents. What else do parents have? Everything around is sad, but when kids are participating in competitions. Parents are watching and they send the link to our competition to their extended family, and the extended family sends it to their friends, and a whole army of people are influenced. And we're building a whole army of future rebuilders of Ukraine. They will be engineers and managers and IT managers. There will be people who understand what goals are, what stages to go through to reach those goals, and how to use their strong sides and reach those goals. I synchronize with you completely. As a teacher, I have seen many times how parents become proud of their kids. Sometimes a parent comes to pick up their kid after the club. They want to help the child to complete the robot, and that gives them a lot of joy. And those are great changes that we've seen. Parents start believing into their kids, and that builds up families too. And as a real lover of classics, I'll write another motto for me: taking small steps to bigger victories. I have another question. Some people say, let's wait, let's rebuild after the war is over. But you are saying that we need to rebuild Ukraine starting now. Why do you think that these kids will be able to rebuild our country tomorrow? You know, when a family has no children, they have the right to say, children are our future. But once somebody has kids already, they cannot say that kids are our future. They say kids are our today, because you cannot go around having a kid anymore. You need to do something about this kid right now, right here. And these kids need the goals, they need all the energy. Imagine the war ends tomorrow. Let's rebuild the country. Who'll do it? Who will be the ones doing it? That is why today we are building up people who will be rebuilding Ukraine. Rebuilding work starts way before the window of opportunity opens for it. We create talented, ambitious, and taught, learned people who will be able to rebuild the country. We're giving them hard and soft skills that will make them into unbelievable leaders. We're already building an army. I'm so grateful to our army for defending the country, but we are already working towards rebuilding the country. Oleg, Lena, thank you for this emotional start, because you show the energy that we could have used to charge our power banks with. Now I have a word to the people who joined us to watch online. The Radobot project has a need of your financial support. Please join us. There are links in the description of this video. Please donate and support this work. Well, now we need to pass on to go on and talk about the rules of the game today. Rules usually give fear to me, but the kids probably know about it, about the rules. Oh yes, they've been involved in these competitions for a month at least, and they already started competitions today. So now let's talk about what is going to happen here today. Our teams are participating in the finals of the Radobot competitions. The best teams from today will go to the robotica competitions in Kiev. It's the national level. It's the national finals of the World Robotics Olympiad. We are going to watch today a junior level of competition. So, what are the rules for today? The rules are like this. The teams are programming robots that need to go through a mission. Imagine they're in an old fortress. The mission is to protect cultural values in that fortress. And these are the visitors of the fortress. So the robot has to take every visitor to the to their rightful place. For every correctly done mission, they get like this. They get 10 points. Also on the field there are 4 towers, 2 yellow and 2 red towers. The robot has to rebuild the tower and put it in its rightful place. For every correctly restored tower, the team can get up to 20 points. You can see the robots use ultrasound, ultra sound cameras that help the robots to understand whether the tower is 1 level or 2 levels. There are also 4 artifacts that the robot needs to take to the museum area. Every correctly placed artifact will bring 15 points to the team. See, there are 5 spots, and one of the spots can be used for the red visitor. There are a few obstacles on the field. The robot has to go around the obstacles, and going around obstacles also gives additional points. A team has 2 minutes to fulfill as many missions as they decide they will be able to. Today, the teams go through 3 selection rounds. The participants have already prepared their robots, and they've already programmed them, and they've already gone through 2 selection rounds, and we will be watching the 3rd selection round. And the winners will receive a gift, like prizes. And these are the prizes that our winners will receive. So, my dear friends, there are things to fight for. I'm starting being nervous for everyone. Even you, Nastya, are like somebody who's an old friend. So, let us see at what our standings are so far after 2 selection rounds. This is the tournament chart, the standings, and the teams can already see where they are. The names are quite interesting. Chicas Bamboni, for example, we'll see. I think it'll be a very playful team and probably translates into very many points. So these are the standings so far. See, kinetic knights have 50 points, and admins have 50 points, but now 10 of the best. This is the standings of the 10 best. Wow, look at the sub-sons. They have 100 points already. This is their best points. Substance, are you even taking rest? 100 points is a lot. Thank you, guys. Will you be able to show even a better result? This is where the intrigue is. Because we don't know what the third attempt will be like. Oh, what's this? This is a bag. It's a randomizer bag. Because from all of the unexpected things that can happen here today is where we put the towers on the field. So I'm taking out of this bag these bricks. This is how your towers have to be placed. This is the random order in which your towers need to be placed. I don't really see a big difference between gray and blue. That is why I am very attentive here. So teams, please make sure that your towers are put onto the field in this exact order. Yellow, red, yellow, red. It was done in a random way, right? Yes. I did not see what I was taking out of that bag. So your robot needs to work around this order of the towers. I am already dependent on the Radobot games because every time when spring comes, I want to see a field and robots on it. I want to see engineering decisions and the way that every team has to take to get to the end of their mission. So the first mission will start now. Our first three teams will be now presented. You will see the visit cards on the screen. Very emotional video visiting cards. Hello from Kherson. Hello everyone. We are from Pivden and we wish you success.
Come on.
We're from Morocco. We wish you success. I feel all the warmth. If you want to be on one of the teams, you have to dance like them. And if you want to be a member in the other one, you have to learn how to scream as a choir. Love your positive attitude. And the shining, the atmosphere in your locations. And I can see that one of the teams has a real great musical speaker. They feel like a disco, actually. If our teams are ready to uh, carry out the third selection round, who knows, it might be better than the first two ones. Yep, with this third attempt, you can get all the 100 points and win. So, DigiKids, a very nice team. Love the name, and DigiKid sounds very well. I can see that the towers are placed in the right order. I think everything will be fair. The teams are ready, and we are ready to watch you complete your missions. So all of the robots are in the start area. Yeah, the start area is 25 by 25 centimeters. Teams, can you say hi so that we know that you can hear us? Oh, wonderful. So, Babug, the whole world is watching you. So, good luck, guys. Your timers are starting right now. Good luck, everyone. Show us your best work. Forget about being nervous. Nastya and I will do it for you. And we will be rooting for every single team. So start your timers and start the attempt that will go on for 2 minutes. If you decided that um, you can stop at some point, you can stop your timer. Okay, so DigiKids have already started. They already took the first visitor to the right place, to the excursion area. Don't forget about the bonus points for a clear for and remember there are some obstacles in the field and you need to go around those obstacles. Whatever you do shouldn't hurt the environment. What's interesting is that you can learn some rules and use them in your real life. One of the robots placed an object into a wrong spot. Some teams are earning uh, points, some are losing points. They need to strategize. Dijek, the team from Pivdenne, is now on the big screen. Oh, thank you for the hearts. We love you too. So Meropil decided to stop the attempt. Or are you planning to try again? No, I see that they already counting their points. 3 mini stories that create one big event of Radobot games. Very interesting to watch how the teams work together. I hope that they're clear, making their way clear. Sometimes when you don't do too many missions, but you keep to what you've already reached, and that gives you some points. A game like this helps people to think very logically. You have to make strategic decisions why you do what you do, because there is a basic minimum and a wonderful maximum. We have basic minimum magenta blocks, and we have a middle level and also a top level where we could use hydraulics. Have you noticed the names of the teams are so interesting? I came from Dnipro. Remember, there was a team Kwinka present there. I know that one of the judges in today's games, Ignat, also wondered, they're my girls. They were my girls. Kwinka. My girls loved this one blogger girl. She's a very good Ukrainian singer, and she has many supporters. And so Roblox Queen, her name is, that blogger. So they decided that they would be small Roblox Queen, Queenka in Ukrainian. So teams, if you decided to, if you're ready to start your round, please wave to us. Oh wow. I see there are many girls on the screen and many boys. Wow, it's a special thing that boys and girls have the um, have complete equality here. Girls are competing with girls and with boys, and it's so special that they can be on the equal terms and show their skills. And again, we're back to the names of the teams that we will never forget. Chicas Bomboni and Mega Knights. And Mini Pekka. They heard us. Hello, guys. We want to wish everyone a good start. So, teams, if you're ready, breathe in, breathe out, and let's do it. See, it's so quick. Some people strategized to do things quickly. If they've rehearsed enough, they'll get many points. If others want to be stable, they'll be moving slower. If then are showing that the robot is moving. So the robot has picked a visitor and moved the visitor into the excavation zone, which is quite okay. Okay, let's see what mini Pekkas are doing. They're talking about something, maybe what they need to do next, what they want to do next. And we see Chica's Bamboni girls. Their robot is very quick, very quick dynamics. This is quite difficult, but the girls are very good. The robot had to pick up the black visitor earlier. Well, second attempt is okay. Uh, the movement of the robot should be uh, programmed in such a way that it can pick up any kind of object, any size, and the robot is doing whatever it wants, and it's hurting the team. Chicas Bamboni, I like your team because your robot is doing what I do when I park. So I feel you. Our judges will um, count the scores and tell us what results are. So the teams are usually deciding ahead of time what they will be playing around, whether it's going around the barriers to get bonus points or whether it's moving the visitors on the field or moving the artifacts. I love watching how the rooms work, how teams are watching, other teams are rooting for the teams. Some are dancing, some are clapping. Well, I see these kids as very advanced, as very developed, as very even adult. They're very responsible. Yeah, I love how they make decisions, very responsible decisions, when to start, when to end, and what to do. Well, so far so good. The teams are seem to be feeling good, and they are competing very gladly. And very soon we'll see what other teams can do with the same robots. You know, many things play into these things. It even how clean the wheels are, whether that field is clean, whether somebody ate cookies around you or not, because robots don't like dust. So many things influence your result. Look, the third team is preparing now. One of the participants has been training her robot. I think she's trying to put the robot into the best starting position so that the robot does what she needs it to do during the round, during the run. This is what the instructors taught them, and this is what they do. Well, there is still some creativity, but you know, teams, if you're ready, you can wave at us and we will know that you are ready. Ah, we can see. Lala Booba team, are you ready? Slay team, wonderful. So good luck, guys. Please show the most focus and do your maximum. One of the robots started. It grabbed the visitor and brought the visitor to the museum zone. It also picked an artifact and took it to the very right place very clearly. I don't know what the judges will think about it, but the fact is The artifact is a yellow artifact in the yellow square, which is very wonderful. Green is a little bit off its square, but very close. So far we talked about the team of Slay. Now, how about the other teams? Lala Booba, I love the name. Something is going wrong with Lala Booba because they haven't started yet. Well, 2 minutes is a lot of time. You can do so much in 2 minutes. Yeah, you can change the story of this whole competition. Radobot team, they're doing very well going around the obstacles. And they the robot found the right square very well. Where is the robot though? Is the attempt over? Well, I hoped that they would continue. They will probably restart or something. Now the girls are starting. Lala Booba starting. Great support to you, girls. The robot picked up the object, put it into the right place. We don't know why they started late, but they have started. So they're doing very well. The right things are going into the right squares, which is wonderful. This robot missed something and pushed the tower off the table. They have pushed it. They have caught it, yet it's not uh, done. The robot is off its course. The girls are laughing. It's the best thing that they're not crying. So the girls, are you stopping? Oh, they have a whole party going on. Ladies, we want to have fun with you together. Lala Booba, how are you feeling? Our hearts fly out to you. All the likes go to you. The whole country rooted for you. Show us Slay. We see some great emotions there. Wonderful representatives of the team. I've seen uh, young lady, you can do at your age more than I could do. I didn't know how lift elevators worked, but you are all great little champions. The whole country is clapping to you right now. Slay team, lots of respect to you. I hope spring gives you many reasons to smile. Hugs to you. Oh, I'm so proud of all of the teams. I am glad that the kids got to this level where they're so visible, that they worked so hard, that they got all the way here to our internal finals. Not everyone gets so much visibility. People, you should remember that you've overcome yourselves, your panic, your fear, and this is something that makes you stronger. A real loss is when you lose to yourself, when you give up inside you. No, you will have many more attempts and you will be able to prove to others and to yourself that you can do so much more. Those who win, they probably got luckier or they put more effort into their preparation. But the fact that you are here today means that you've worked hard and you already made your name in the universe of Radobot. Today, we'll be moving around the country when we interview people. Today, we will be talking to another person who knows a lot about the growth of these people. Today, we will be talking to the director of a family center, uh, Tatiana Timoshenko, who is also a head of one of the Radobot clubs. Greetings, Tatiana. Greetings. Glad to be here. I want to remind everyone that Tatiana works in Mykolaiv, and the fact that she's smiling shows how resilient she is. She's unbreakable. Tatiana, you work in Mykolaiv. It's the city that shows so much strength. I know that kids from difficult life situations show a lot of resilience, but can you tell us what exactly do they face in their day-to-day lives? You know, Mykolaiv is a city of contrasts. On the one hand, we are unbreakable, yes, but on the other hand, our kids are growing with all of the sirens going off very often. During our lessons, we have to go down to shelters. Our kids don't get enough sleep at night because all sorts of rockets are flying overhead, and in the morning they have to go to school. That is why all of the kids who come to our day center, they are traumatized kids. Unfortunately, every kid who lives in Mykolaiv now has the status of children of war, because they all have seen some form of violence in their lives. That is why all of our kids are children who have trauma of war and internally displaced kids. And the greatest problem that these kids face is whether there will be any future for them. The kids who come to our club, they see only destruction. And so to get distracted from it, they look for quick dopamine. And many of them go into some harmful behaviors. And by proposing Radobot to them, we save them from that bad behavior. We fight the apathy. We show them a better future. And by that, we support and even restore their mental health. I feel like robots are a magnet that gets the kids away from the street and gives them a hope that some things can be better. And so my question was also to you, how does it work? The city is at war, and somebody might be asking, why do you want why robots? But you seem to insist that robots are a good thing. Why do you think so? Why do you think that robots will help kids to improve their lives? We learned about robots when we visited our friends in Pivdenne, and we saw how children are changing. So we wanted to have something like that too. We decided that we want a class in robotics as well. When we talk about Mykolaiv, let's be honest, parents are quite poor here now because they need to decide whether to buy food or new shoes for the kids or pay for some additional classes for them. And because Radobot is a free club for orphans and vulnerable children, we support families that do not have additional money to pay for extra school activities. And these children eventually receive a world level and the best quality lessons for free. In our center, Radobot is a real island of safety. Robots work like a magnet, but then they come here and find a safe place. Many of them find comfort here. They understand how programming works, and they start already seeing glimpses of their future professions. Some kids could not go to some paid club like that, and here they find something that they couldn't otherwise. Instead of thinking of some anxious thoughts, they think about how to make this robot move, and that distracts them greatly. I agree with you completely. I've seen in our club how children find what they need even without knowing it. They don't know that the war is ruining them from inside. They don't know what they need. But as adults in those clubs, we see what those kids' needs are. And our task is to help them get out of that mental state so that they can become the adults eventually who will be responsible for their future and for the future of their country. Tatiana, thank you for what you're doing for the future of our country. For giving hopes and ambitions to our kids and being with them on the emotional level. It's important. I'm very grateful to you on behalf of the team who's present in the studio and those who are visiting us online. Thank you for opening the doors of your heart and your city to be a part of life of those children who go around us. And I want to thank our other supporters, parents, and churches and day centers that accept our Radobot clubs. Also, the hundreds of donors who support us financially, because this is very important for our future generation. And Tatiana, thank you for being with us. It was very nice meeting you. I hope you to see more and more positive changes in the future. Please be with us and root for your teams. Radobot is not stopping here. We continue with the games. We are prepared for the second run. My heart is beating already, but let us see the visiting cards of the next team.
Біла церква до перемоги!
Біла церква towards victory. way from Irpin. Good luck, everyone.
Вітає славетне місто Львів.
Greetings from the glorious city of Lviv and the three teams that won our internal
команда Робохвиля, Богдан
competitions.
команда Залізні Волоцюги, Максим і Макар. Бажаємо всім командам.
We wish all the other teams
стабільного коду.
a stable code. We're back to our direct broadcast. Three teams are preparing for their start. We don't know what the third attempt will be like. We finally can see Sub-Sun. I suggest the admins put the towers in the way that every other team has it, because please don't ignore it's the rule of this game. If your towers are not placed in the order that we want you to place them, please. This is the order of the towers. Please put them yellow, red, so that, yeah, it is fair for everyone. Okay, now we can start. Now everybody is in the equal conditions. Thank you, Anastasia, for catching it. They could have done it wonderfully, but not received any points for it. I think this three teams, Sub-Suns are the ones who are the highest ranking so far. They have received quite a good score in their two previous attempts. The best attempt again is something that will go into the final standings. So Sub-Suns, are you ready to start? Hedgehogs are ready already. They've already started even. So hedgehogs are already moving their objects. And in the big screen, we see that the robot failed to do something, and it's failing again. Unfortunately, Sub-Suns are starting already. They already started working with the big tower. Let's see if they can take it to the rightful place. We're afraid to even breathe here, not to be in your way. Oh, wow. They put the tower into a yellow square, although they should have put it into the red square, but you got 5 points for it. The yellow tower is in the yellow square. This means 20 points that you've received for this object. See how strategic they are about what they do. They decided to use the 20-point missions. Great job, guys. I know why you have 90 and 100 points in the previous attempts, because they chose the most difficult tasks. I understand it was good strategy. the admins team are supporting each other, and they're doing quite well. The visitor has been moved to the blue square. Good job, 10 points. Wow, this is working wonderfully. I can see that they've already placed a red visitor into the red museum area, and now they're moving to the area of ancient cobblestones. Perfect, perfect work. They are not kicking any obstacles. This is wonderful. It's another way to be very good at what you do is when you do your missions very clearly. The robot is doing a very good job. Ah, sorry. I was too early saying that. It's okay. This is how Lviv team sees it. And see what the story is about. This is yeah, this is the Lviv is the team that is the newest for Radobot Games. They opened the club very recently, and they are already participating. Even with the knowledge that they already have, they could do several pivot turns, and they did very well, even having the basic programming knowledge. It seems like they've mastered the knowledge that they have very well. So, admins from Lviv, good job. I will never forget uh, March 7, 2026, because I root for so many teams at the same time. All of those teams will be in my heart for a long time. I also had experience of competitions before, and children were so looking forward to their turn. They tried it and tried it and tried it, and when it came to the time for them to get to their attempt, their um, computer stops working, and we decided to use another team's tablet. They look at the tablet, and it's working differently. So they got quite a high score, 45 points or something. But when I saw how the program worked, I found that the previous team that used the tablet um, had to push some button somewhere. Um, which they didn't do. So using somebody's tablet can really play a bad trick with you. But what I loved about this situation is that the girls didn't give up. They showed quite a high level of resilience. They overcame their fear, uh, their nervousness. And we have the second group of teams from RoboWave is working very carefully. They want to get 20 points. Wild porcupines are also starting the missions very nicely and very carefully, very highly technologically. RoboWave are clapping to the team friends. They have done it so well. They decided they have tasks for everyone. Somebody is going through the mission and somebody's clapping. Oh, how wonderfully done. When they put the right uh, object onto the right square, it's a great thing. The instructor was very happy, Dmitro. And now смешарики. Let's see what they have here. The robot picks up an object. You can tell that the coach is very experienced here. There are no extra moves here. Oh, look how aligned the robot is to the road. Oh, so nice. And they put the tower into the right square. They also, very collected and very motivated. They want to get the best points. They're risking, but they're making their points. I see they missed some colors, but they'll get points even for that, even if you put it into a wrong spot. If you put a red point tower into the yellow square, you will get not as many points as you wanted. Well, I am worried for the obstacles in the field. Every field has a parrot as a placed as an obstacle. I see everyone stopped their time. Some kids decide to end earlier, even though they could still do something. The they decide to do that because they've already reached the top result they believe, but they want to also get the best time. And if teams tie somewhere points wise, the team will win that completed their mission in a better time. We can see some waves going on in the room, and that's the team rooting for its friends. Nastya, I'm so lucky that I have you near me. A person who knows from her own experience about mental transformation of children from a state when nothing works, and you have seen them reach triumph. Even more than that, you teach kids to trust each other and work as in teams. Yes, we teach our kids to communicate. This is something that they've lost during COVID times. Even during the war, people have been so isolated. Oh, sorry, I'll stop our interview here because one of the best team name wise, Iron Vagabonds are Iron Vagabonds. Iron, I don't, it's easy. But Vagabonds, every international championship knows how this name translates. These people are very good at doing what they're doing. Oh, sorry, I stopped watching the fields. The team of lots of emotions, Galaxy has earned already 20 points. Galaxy, you're doing very well. Continue in that way. So the robot picked up the tower very well. It means the manipulators are working the way they should be. Oh, they put the tower into the correct place. Very good. Very many points. And their coach is happy. He commented something and everybody claps. That's a very good behavior. So Iron Vagabonds even bowed to us. Thank you guys. Good job. Young engineers, we want to also see your third attempt. Have you started yet? They're trying to see whether their tablet will fit under their arm. This is so funny. It's like he's trying to a new car. So the iron vagabonds went to eat their cookies, and engineers only start now. Let's root for them. They're an ambitious young team. Ah, the manipulators didn't work right. Ah, bummer. But it kept to the right route, and it was very clear if it grabbed the object, it would be much better. Something happened to the manipulators. It misses objects, and this is something wrong. Logistics are very well done. Programming is done very well. See, this time it worked. Please take it to the right spot. But oh, bummer, it did not recognize the color. But I love how they're responding. Yes, engineers, whatever you do, be happy about it. So, are you stopping here? I applaud you guys. I have done so many things in life that I seemed to fail at, and I missed a friend like that who would be clapping to me, even though. Thank you, people. Uh, I see that the weakest point in this game today is that the manipulators are not working as they should. But I am very impressed with these teams. Every team is so impressive, and I see the teamwork and how they support each other. Unbelievable. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the results, I draw your attention to the QR code on our screens. Again, as we said before, Radobot needs your support, your prayers, and your financial support. Thank you for not being indifferent to us. So, Nastya, I want to continue talking to you because it is a great honor for me to have you here and have a chance to talk to you as a person who has this direct influence on people's mentality. Oh, I remember we started talking about going from trauma to triumph. And we started talking about communication. Remember, during COVID times, kids had to be at home. They went to school online, and they lost this opportunity to play outside together like we did when we were kids. That way, they lost many friends. What they got instead was scrolling through social media. Very rarely people talk to each other, maybe in internet games, but their emotions rule. I don't think those are very healthy relationships that are created there. So when we in Dnipro decided, started thinking about opening an offline club, it was very interesting for me. I saw that it's not just about robots. It's when you put two kids who have never met each other into a team, and they start meeting each other and deciding what to do next together, and how those egotistic people turn into team players, how they stop quarreling and start cooperating, how they learn to appreciate each other's skills, and how they learn how to be a teacher for each other, how they start helping each other, supporting each other, helping each other to overcome difficulties. I've seen boys help each other like that. It's a wonderful thing to see. We get to correct behavior during our lessons. There is in Radobot this psychological part where we learn how to breathe correctly, how to stop seeing problems and start seeing opportunities. When kids start building robots, I've seen that they want quick results, and then they come across errors and they lose hope and start crying, some of them. But then you come up to them, show them that this is how you fix this error. You take your robot apart and then put it together again. Then the kids see that the robot starts moving and it listens to them. And when they understand that seeing things through is difficult, yet it's so great. It's a wonderful thing to see. Sometimes we draw with the kids, and they sometimes would probably, for example, I can ask them, draw something or somebody that offends you. And once I saw this girl who is usually a happy person, and but this time she looked sad when drawing, and I asked her to explain this drawing, and she said, "Well, my enemy is my head, it's my brain." Because I keep telling myself that I am useless, that I cannot do anything, that I will never be anything in life. My brain is my enemy. It offends me the most. And I said, wow, guys, it's not a picture of something great that we drew. It's a thing that we want to say goodbye to. Shall we tear up these offenders and throw them away because they are telling us lies? The real truth is that God created you in His image, and you are a great person because God loves you and wants you to be the greatest. And stop believing into the lies about yourself and start believing into the best in you. And it's been great to see how kids change. Another part of our club is when we talk about stories from the Bible. We often see characters that went through the same situations as our kids go through, how these characters from the Bible fought for their position of choosing being fair and kind and honest and faithful. No matter how difficult the situation was, take Joseph. When somebody sells him, then he gets into a prison, and then all the connections don't help him. This man went through such difficult life for around 13 years. He was suffering, but then it turned out to be a great blessing for the whole family. The man did not fight for himself. He was simply faithful to God. The main lesson that we learn with Joseph, that even though life was difficult, God turned it all for better. This is what we talk about with the kids. We talk about their fears, about how life is unfair, but how God controls everything. And if they want to trust this God, then they can be just as strong in difficult situations like Daniel was, and Joseph was, and all the other characters in the Bible. I answered all the questions that you might have. Well, here's an example of how Radobot can heal your kids. And this lady is one of those people who touches the hearts. I am really impressed, honestly and sincerely impressed with what Radobot does for those children. It's a diagnosis for the whole world that people have forgotten how to communicate with each other. All we seek for is some profit, and your story is very different. even when we started this game, we said with God, right? So we repeat now. The next three teams are ready to play. So we are ready for another series of visit cards from other ambitious teams.
Ви місто Бережани, і ми покажемо, як треба.
We're from Berezani and we will show you.
Вас вітає місто Миколаїв.
We're from Mykolaiv.
Та яскраво
We wish everyone a cool start and a
Бажаю,
bright
щоб
finish.
ваші роботи робили саме те, що ви
May your
запрограмували,
robots do
а не те, що
what
вони
you
там собі
program them to do
надумали.
and not what they decide to do by themselves.
Всім нам!
Success to you.
Привіт! Ми з Дніпра. Команда
Hello,
«Росія».
we are from
Ми будемо
Dnipro,
брати участь у змаганнях і всім учасникам ми
the ARC
бажаємо
team,
успіхів.
and we wish everyone good luck. So these are the last runs of the last 7 teams. And we're glad for Dnipro. I'm glad that at least one team decided to join us from Dnipro. So these are the final 3 runs. Teams are going through mission rebuild mission today, and this is the last run in Radobot games. We believe that everyone's mission leads them to their triumph. So 3 teams are now preparing to start. We see that all of them are emotional. The team on the left is Big Tasty. What a yummy name. Maybe that's what the team will win once they win, right? Is that what they hope to get after they win? Additionally to our gifts. Bolts and Brains is a legendary duo who have wonderful t-shirts on them. And the ARC team, great hello to you guys. The ARC team, a small reminder to you. How the towers should be. Yellow, red, yellow, red. You need to move them. Oh, they built from what they had. They probably do not have enough yellow blocks to make a yellow tower. Anyway, but the sizes are correct, so we will believe that that they have done things correctly. So teams, if you're ready, you can start. Finally, we see how the very last teams will be playing. Have you seen how Big Tasty were holding the robot nicely, carefully? Oh, wow, this robot moves very fast. This is very good. When a robot moves so fast, It's difficult to not make mistakes, but they're bold and brains. So, oh wow, they have prepared very well. This team is impressive. Even the black spot is for this red visitor. This is a good result. Oh, you've been one of those coaches and you know how the coaches must be feeling. Oh, yeah. When you're a coach of a team like that, you feel very worried. You even see dreams about it. So, Big Tasty, how did it work for you? They have a consilium of who is the next to work with the robots. ARC team from Dnipro. We don't see how your robot moves. I think that they have done what they could and they stopped. Something malfunctioned. Aha, everyone is done. Please wave to me if you're done. Yeah, Big Tasty, done. Thank you. Very nice. Bravo. Bravo. I am rooting for the parrot that is one of the obstacles on the field. And I'm glad to tell you that all of the parrots are feeling well. Wonderful, wonderful work. They have done something nicely because they have put the right tower into the right square. Well, we talked about it that they are taking small steps to great achievements. Today you do one tower, but then you'll do the whole mission. Yep, I agree. When they start with little achievements, they then gladly go towards more complicated tasks and challenges. Black Phantoms. It's a real nice name that is ready to go onto some shiny magazine's cover. I remember how you and Ignat were talking about it, that English language names sometimes let you know that the team wants to go to the international round. You know how Black Phantoms translates? It means wonderfully beautiful. You know, I learned my English in Poltava, so I know. So I translate perfectly. Oh, good job. I want to clap to them. Well, even their previous attempts are very good. 70 and 70, 50 and 50. See, these people are very constant in their results. See, kinetic knights, very literal. The name is very nice, and they put their visitor into the archaeological area, and that is very right. They've earned some very good points. Be careful around the parrot. Oh, they're going very clearly around the parrot. The judges, I think they're almost where they need to be. Ah, they missed something, responded too early. Oh, well, they failed to pick up the object and they're thinking what to do now. At the same time, we look at the Black Phantoms. Oh, wow, they have some very high emotions going on. They are saying that their robot is not very good. Somebody tried to help the robot with moving the table, but the robot helps the team helps the robot. See, they stopped time on 1 minute and 58 seconds. 2 seconds before the end of the time, their robot misbehaved. Everyone is here, everyone is supportive. So we're taking small steps to great achievements. Black Phantoms received quite a few points today. Probably a little bit nervous, but they've done very well. Some new emotions make us stronger. They give us new soft skills. They give us new resilience and new strength. Look at the Black Phantoms. I can already tell that they have a great result. What are we looking at now? Kinetic knights. They're probably resetting the field and restarting. This is the final preparation. You need to take care of every millimeter. You need to your robot in the position that you programmed them to start at. 0.5 centimeters, and the robots will fail grabbing objects. See, Black Phantoms are doing their attempt. So a visitor is in the right field in a museum, and then they start with the red artifact and put it very clearly into the red square. Now they're moving the yellow artifact, putting it into the yellow square very clearly. It works very well. The strategy is very good. Now look how it moved the blue artifact. Very nice, stylish. And look at the... they worked very hard and very carefully on this. I am very impressed, and the judges will show us what the results are. So this is what they've done for today. The robot has done what it could, and the judge is now judging the results. So Team David and Cybersphere are now coming to the main screen of the country. We're watched by many people right now. I think it's the best attempt by Team David. Now they've done 40 points before, and now they're doing the best even of the 3 attempts. Cybersphere is on our screen right now, and they've already won their first points. Team David, we've seen your emotions. I support you very much. Now we are watching your opponents, Cybersphere. They're trying to carefully, in 2 minutes, to complete as many missions and earn as many points as possible. I believe this is going to be their best attempt. The guys are working very carefully. They're moving the barriers and obstacles haven't been moved yet. So they're doing ideally so far. I love watching it when the robot has been programmed so well that it does what it should be. And look how aligned it is and how careful. This is their maximum performance, the best performance, and the visitor was placed almost where it had to be moved. So we're watching the best attempt by a team right now. They stopped Cybersphere. Very well done. You deserve the best emotions. if their performance depended on our commenting, then we should pay more attention to the teams in the future. Good job, Cybersphere. Yeah, we wave to you as well. It was nice meeting you. I'm so glad for every team who came here today. And it's Saturday today. It's a day when we kids could do nothing, but we decided to be here enjoying ourselves, watching others work hard. Our kids have put up a nice show for us. It is so nice to watch your development and how courageous you are. And many cities have been working with Radobot for years, but some are very new. For example, Lviv and some kids in Mykolaiv, they just joined us, but they participated in the selection rounds and they made it all the way here. This is so wonderful. And as long as we have an opportunity to thank those who supported us, we'll take this opportunity. Thank you, all of the organizations that support us. Radooga missions, all the local churches, day centers, NGOs, and foundations in Ukraine and abroad, and all the donors, hundreds of them who support Radobot, because your support helps to support the weekly clubs activities, the camps and these competitions and all the travel that we need to take. Thank you very much. Now we're asking you to please support our team with our winners with and their participation in the national round of the World Robot Olympiad. Your support will allow us to buy tickets and pay for the hotel and feed the kids for 2 days and probably go on an excursion. Your money will help these kids to have new experiences. Some of them have never been away from their village. Some of them have never been to Kiev, and you will give them wonderful impressions and wonderful experience. Please support us. I'm very grateful to all of our supporters and donors, and me too. As a person who works at Radobot, I believe that if I was given a second choice, I would again choose Radobot. There are not many places where you can help kids who otherwise would probably go begging for money somewhere. Now is such a time when people have to move, lose their home, lose all of their support network, lose all of their friends and extended family, and then move to a new place and find again a community, a place that is safe, where you can always come to and be loved at, and even learn things that will open up a big bright future for you as a future engineer or IT professional or a manager. I'm also very grateful to all the people who work in Radobot. I'm grateful to all of the writers, those who write the robotics lessons and the psychological lessons and Bible lessons, and they all watch our kids very closely. They try to be in tune with the needs of our teenagers and kids, and all of the information that we and our authors use is balanced. After I've talked to our kids, I've seen how much they can open up, that they can talk for hours about what they feel. and I say, you have only 20 minutes to make a robot. And they'd be like, oh, we've been talking so nicely. And I can see that this is what they need. So everyone coming to our clubs can find something that they need. This is exactly what I wanted to talk about now, because in the end of our um, event, I wanted to thank the coaches, the instructors, because in all of the stories we heard from you today, I hear the story of trust, where young generation trusts older generation. Usually there is a crisis between these generations, but not in Radobot. We could see how close teams are to their coaches. Yeah, you could see them high-fiving each other and how they are hugging. I've been watching you for 2 years now, and I can tell that one day we will get together live, offline, and I'll be giving hugs to all of the teams. However tricky your names are on that day. But it is all the emotions. Right now, the judges, the referees are fixing the results, your scores, and the points you've received. But while the referees are doing that, we want to take time to thank everyone. And everyone is watching the screen. We're very emotional now. And of all the people who is watching us right now and who is probably the most nervous right now are the founders of Radobot Games, Oleg and Lena. Oh, Lena, we're so glad to see you here. Guys, thank you very much for this initiative, for bringing it to this far, to this level. You can see we even now have merch, kind of like Formula One, shirts and everything. So please share your emotions. Oh, greetings. I've been watching the whole time. I was nervous the whole time, the whole 2 hours. We've noticed that it's been almost 2 hours already, because everything was important to show, right? The visiting cards and the attempts, that the runs that the teams took. I felt so proud. I'm so proud for all of the coaches who prepared the teams. And it's not only the mechanical skills, but how they held themselves during all these stressful situations, how they supported each other. I tried to pick a team to root for, and I couldn't, because every team did so well. I was very impressed. This is exactly what I feel. It's impossible to pick a favorite. I feel exactly the same. Just like it would be with my own kids. I agree. We were thinking about last year when we were together in this team. Well, maybe Nastya is new right now, but we were surprised how well the games went last year. But this year it was even better. Starting with the merch, everyone's got right clothes on. And we got to the new level. What happened in different cities reminded us very much of the international rounds, where we took our kids 3 years in a row. But the emotions are exactly the same. It's a great compliment to what we do here. Thank you to everyone who took pains to make Radobot what it is right now. I was rooting for everyone today, for the kids. I was so enjoying the partnership with this wonderful person here. But I was the most happy for all of the parrots that were missed by the robots and kept intact. As a trainer, as a coach, I was happy for the kids who overcame their stress and could overcome their errors. But also, I noticed today how great a scale we're on. And it was great honor for me to be here. And it was a great experience to be with this guy right here. Oh, I'm your fan. So it was a great experience to be here. Very, very positive thing. Thank you for inviting me and for allowing Dnipro, our city, to be part of this. Thank you for giving a break to all of these kids. You're giving a break to me too. I feel like a kid when watching these kids. I'm all here. I understand you very well because when we first went to this international competition in Panama and 300 or more teams were there, 3,000 teams from all over the world, and we were just two little girls, and there were fancies everywhere, like in rock concerts. But then I saw all of the movement around, all of the people rooting, and I was shaking this fans, screaming at my team, giving them hints, and oh gosh, it was very emotional. And I understand very well your emotions. It draws you in, and I hope that more and more kids in Ukraine will be drawn into Radobot. We have very great plans. We want to grow. Our heart hurts for the kids in Ukraine, but it also hurts for Ukrainian kids who were moved abroad. We already opened a club for Ukrainian refugee kids in Spain. When we announced it, after 2 hours, the club was full and we had to close the. Now we're wanted in the Netherlands and Germany, Czech Republic, France, Belgium, 6.5 million refugees, very many kids looking for community. And, some parents are suffering right now, even if they had good jobs in Ukraine. Now they're lost abroad. So, through our kids, through our Radobot kids, we can influence all of those people out there. Ukraine makes the best drones, but it also makes the best Radobot clubs. Now we're called to open clubs in America and in Africa, but our priority is our Ukrainian kids in Ukraine and Ukrainian kids abroad. When we grow bigger, it will be all about Ukrainian kids, so we can give them this jump start so that wherever they go in the world, they become champions there. And I wanted to add here, Alexander, Nastya, please say thank you to the whole team that is behind the wings. Our team is much bigger, in fact. I know that families have been rooting for all of the teams, parents and grandmas and grandpas, and everything that we saw on the screen, all of the good emotions will be taken back home. And I'm glad we could influence all of these people. we cannot show you the whole team. We cannot show you the Labit family, Anya or Katya or another Anya or Dasha. We have a big team, but without them, nothing would happen because it takes a million things for a day like this to happen. We have the best team in the world. We're very proud of you guys, and thank you for giving hope to the kids. Of course, 100% behind the wings here, there are people who are as good gears and a good mechanism work so that everyone can see this beautiful screen and root for those kids. Yeah, some people are not seen, but we're grateful. You know, the temperature in this room is growing because of all of the positive emotions. When watching the games today, I was thinking about my uh, childhood. I had an older sister, and all my toys were her hand-me-downs, and I didn't have a single robot. But now I have very many friends with robots in their hands. It's my dream time. So now I think we're ready to show to the world who the new champions of Radobot Games 2026 are. I can tell the standings are ready. So now in our screens, we will see the standings. And when we see the table on the screen, we will be uh, celebrating with everyone. So we start from the end. It's a big intrigue. So these are the standings as of now. Very emotional, very friendly. For me, it was quite, I believe it was quite a stress for every team to be here today. Thank you, guys. See, the points are getting higher and higher, and some people improved to their points. And very soon we will see who did the best and got the best sports places 1, 2, and 3. These are very good results that we see because everybody started at a 0. Bolts and Brains, very good name. Pub, Cybersphere, they are all friends that I have now who have robots, not girly toys. And Team David and Pub, these are teams that are ready to go to international competitions. And I've seen how much competitions influence younger kids, those who are competing in Prime Essential. When I said that the older kids would be going to compete, the kids in younger groups wanted to build something of their own. And last year, there was this little girl who went to the competitions. She decided to build a robot that looked like last year's competition robot. It was so special because kids are not no longer satisfied with what they have. They have dreams of their own. They already understand how to connect things. Yeah, and the parents already expect their kids to create vacuum cleaners, right? What a wonderful thing. That's a good result of our competition. Are we ready to show the best teams? Haha. Judges are still working with the points. Okay, here it goes. Okay, they started from the end again. So what we saw before was the starting points, and now we see the final points. 45. I love pronouncing these names. Galaxy, Mega Knight, Team David, Kinetic Knights, Team of the Ark, Cybersphere, PUBG, 55. Bolts and Brains, 55 too. So 3 teams split 55, and 3 teams got 50 points. And is this everyone? No, I think there. So place 10 is the guys who are on the screen right now. That's the tastiest name for a team you get. So Big Tasty is from Berezhany, is in the 10th place with their 55 points. So high five each other and wave to us. The whole progressive world is watching you, Big Tasty. So you're number 10. Very well done. Where we hope to see you next year. Okay. Place number 9, Lviv. A much better place than they started with. 60 points. So they're number 9 right now. Admins. Admins get some. Yeah, very good. Look at the guy. at the coach. He is one of our newest coaches, but he looks very excited. Number 8. Place number 8 is Smishariki. They came to the game with 45 as their best, but 60 is what they have now. You're being broadcast right now, and we're happy with you. So you're number 8. Seventh place, Robo Wave. Oh, we've just seen these guys. They're again in the best 10. Such a good result. See, their third attempt was their best attempt. 65 points. Very good, very good. It means you need to be broadcast more, and you will be making better progress. So Lviv is our youngest, newest club. And our next team is also from Lviv. That is why we keep in the same screen Iron Vagabonds. You already have a name worthy of a rock band. 65 it was your first attempt. It was the best attempt. But you've done very well. You're quite high in our standings. Very good. So this is place 6, and now place 5. Mr. Robots from Meropel. Although your latest attempt was only 30 points, you still have a very high score in your second attempt, and it makes you number 5. And that speaker is still very special, and we expect you to have very good a dance party after the Radobot games are over. Greetings. And now fourth place of our, it's Smyshariki from Bila Cerkva. No. I greeted you twice today. Okay, so, but the right team is Black Phantoms from Bila Cerkva. They received 70 points. I want to draw your attention. At that time, pay attention to that time. They did not use all of their 2 minutes. They had 18 seconds more to do something else and move ahead, but they decided to stay where they are. So this is number 4. Virtual Bronze, third place in our. Get Lala Buba from Miropol, 70 points. They have the best time. 35, 70, and then 25. But they will be celebrating today. These girls did not expect to win. You should always start with the second attempt, guys. It's the best. In your second attempt, you received the most points than in the other attempt. I know you decided to give a chance to other teams, so bravo. You are in the third place. You will get some gifts eventually. And number 2 is the Digi kids from Pivden. See, they don't have electricity, but they're still happy. 75 points in just 1 minute and 3 seconds. Oh, you've done very well. Imagine what would happen if you used up the whole 2 minutes. You would probably get to 150. And thank you for keeping that parrot alive. And thank you for being so happy and light in the middle of the dark times. We're happy for your triumph. So, number 2 in our 2026 Radobot game is the DigiKids team. And number 1 today is prepare your hands to clap to those who are number 1. Our golden winners today are Sub-Sons from Bila Cerkva. Your first and second attempts were very good. You are the leaders of today's games. Greetings. The second attempt got you there. Unfortunately, we couldn't see that run. We wish we could see it, but every team tried to beat you today, and they couldn't. I know that this is a fair result because we had videos, we checked videos of all of the attempts of every team, and so Sub-Sons, there is a symbol of this triumph that together with the organizers of this team, we will pass over to our winners of this year, Sub-Sons. This is your trophy. And of course, every winner will get a gift. Everybody else will get experience, emotion, and quite a good story to tell about their childhood. This makes us, the adults, happy because when you're happy, we're happy. Spring makes us happy, and Radobot games make us happy. We're a bit over 2 hours, but they were 2 hours filled with very good emotions. Please hug each other. Uh, we wish we could do it, and we'll continue hoping that one day we will get together offline in Dnipro, or in Poltava, or in Kiev, someplace where we all can see each other. I don't want to say it, but officially, Radboat games are over. Today, we saw very good game teams programmed, tested, and risked, and we could see again that in Radboat games, every team goes through rebuilding because your mission is your triumph. Thank you, all the teams, instructors, and teachers for this day of robotics. We're very grateful to the participants, the children. Please greet your parents from us, partners, donors, parents. The Radobot program exists only thanks to you. And now these 3 teams will be preparing to go to the Ukraine nationals of the World Robot Olympiad. That they need your support, and I call you, please donate. This need is very acute, so please help us. And thank you for your help. And Radobot games would be impossible today without event agency Inchi, who gave us me and Nastya, and the studio Alexander. Thank you very much. This was something wonderful, wonderful experience, very wonderful emotions, and the atmosphere that we got from those kids. And maybe next year we will have 3 people in here. It'll be Nastya, Alexander, and maybe Ignat, who will join us, and in as 3 people we will be greeting new winners. But teams, please believe there is nobody who lost here today. We all won. We all triumphed. We are a brick into a very strong nation. Thank you, everyone who found time in your busy schedules to join us and be a part of this wonderful story, because the story is wonderful right now. And it will continue because we will now prepare to the national finals of the World Robot Olympiad. We will be praying for us and support you however we can. And a small announcement: on June 21, 2026, Robotica is how the World Robots Olympiad is called in Ukraine. And then in October in Zagreb, there will be an open European Championship. If there is a chance that somebody may go there as well. Maybe we need to send a few of our kids there as well. But seriously, ladies and gentlemen, we want to end this day with thanking Radooga Ministry for supporting our new generation. Thank you for making their life in the middle of war so interesting and so full of joy and happiness. Thank you all the donors and supporters who make this possible, who make it possible for the kids to pass from trauma to triumph, from helplessness to hope, from life without future to a new future. And whoever says anything about the weather, I know one thing for sure, that real spring starts with Radobot games. Please take care of yourself and of your loved ones.